Okay, let me just see what's going on the Instagram or the Facebook and the YouTubes. Hold on here. Sorry about that. We thought we were on. We weren't on. We are on now. Let's see here.
There you go. Now you're up.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm late. Late. I had to do some recordings this week, and I had changed some of my settings, and it monkeyed with, sorry, everybody. There I am. Okay. Hi, guys. Okay. I can see comments. What kind of? Denise's on YouTube. Hello, evil twin Denise. Okay. So, it has been a very busy week around Featherweight Doctors World Headquarters. It's my living room. We have the Big Sew Expo coming up next week, and so I was doing a bunch of recordings this week and had changed my settings, and anyway, I am on now. That's all that matters. Welcome. Hi, guys. Let me say hi to some friends, and then we're going to talk about what we're doing tonight. Let's see here. We have Lisa Woodon from Texas. Hi, sweetheart. Angel from Houston. Are you cool? Are you de-thawing, Angel? Debbie's on from Kentucky. Joanne from Mississippi. Pauline from Texas. Hi, Jen. Jupla. This is my favorite color. And Reagan picked it out for me today. Wasn't she sweet? And Carolyn, who's not on the naughty list. Your email kind of cracked me up, girl. Nancy from Lake Stevens. Fran. Hi, Fran. From Indiana, right? Fran Lordy from Indiana. And Karen. Oh, Middleton. Hello, we spoke today. From Mesa. Angel, who's in Houston, says, been a rough week here. I've had a ton of water damage. Oh, no, from a busted pipe. Water damage in the walls, in 3 rooms, the floors, in the garage. I'm sorry. She said, glad to be here with you to take my mind off things. Well, welcome. This helps me take my mind off things. Not in excess. We do not sip in excess. We just sip. Hi, Kathy Klein from Central Illinois. Yeah, that's rough. Hi, Missy again from Redmond, and Mel and Joe from Key Largo. Key Largo sounds really tropical, and like you walk around with like floofy drinks with fruit and umbrellas hanging out of them. Can you send me a picture? I'd love to see what Key Largo, Florida looks like. Hi, Sharon Lee. Happy Friday to you too. All right. Jen, she's explaining why she's still working on the necktie quilt. She says that has a lot of pieces that I'm going to start my Dear Jane. Girl, Dear Jane is even worse than the necktie quilt. Hi, Bernadette from Ontario. Hello. Oh, and Michelle's on from Oklahoma. Welcome. Bonnie Pelton. I also talked to you today. I had lots of fun phone calls today. All right, guys, work continues on my Tula Pink quilt. I have to show you guys my finished blocks, though, because they are so beautiful. They literally make me lose my breath. Let me grab them. Hang on. Okay, here are my finished blocks. You guys ready? Okay. I can't decide which one I like the best. So we have the, it's upside down. The, what are these things? They're peacocks. Look at the blue with the zebras. Then there's yellow with zebras. And Pam Green's on from Louisiana. Hi. Is Hope and Grace on too? Hi, girls. The green one. You know I like the green one. Look at this pretty pink and purple one, though. Red and orange. Pink again. And then yellow. It's all coming together, folks. I'm over half done. I have 13 blocks. And I think after I finish, so the one I started when I was in Idaho and realized I was missing fabric. was this colorway. So I have my pieces tonight, and that's what I'm working on. I cannot wait to get this quilt done. I've got another quilt kind of on its heels. I haven't been doing very much fun sewing this week because of all of the craziness. I am sewing on my Texas Centennial again tonight, the unicorn of featherweight unicorns. Bernadette, the pattern of this is called Opening Night. It's a free download on the Free Spirit website, and I bought it as a kit with the line work and the true colors.
Question.
Yes. Where did you get the block pattern? If you go out to freespiritfabrics.com, I believe Ray might go and do it for us and then link it in the Facebook feed. It's called Opening Night. I think I told you guys this, but when you buy the kit of fabric, you have to cut your blocks on point. Well, you fussy cut whatever you want to center in it, and I wasn't paying attention, and the first couple of blocks that I did in the pandas were straight a grain, not on the bias, and so sure enough, I posted one on a website, and someone's like, you're supposed to do those on point. And I'm like, I know, it was an accident. First fabric. Oh, Ray tagged it. Thank you, sweetheart. Odie, hi there. Day 7, no power. How many hours are you from me, Odie? You can come stay with me. That's ridiculous. 7 days. Yikes. I would be going totally cuckoo. No. I got my pile of Tula Pink this week. Oh, it took my breath away. Now we need to decide on a design. Well, the opening night the pattern is a queen size. I think it's like 92 square. So do you need a bed quilt for the new RV? Oopsie. Okay, so I got a couple more little pieces here. So this week I was being nostalgic. Is that the word? Reminiscent? Is that the word? When you think fondly of past memories. So last year, Sew Expo was the very last public thing I did before COVID shut me down. Oh, you guys are so sweet. I had so much momentum after the Sew Expo last year, and within 5 days of it, well, at least within a week, everything was wiped off my calendar. Everything. 5 quilt shows were wiped off my calendar. 7 featherweight workshops were wiped off my calendar. And I have to admit, guys, it was a bit of a dark time in my existence, in the life of my company. I literally, one night, looked at my husband and said, well, it's been a nice run. He's like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, well, this can't survive without me getting out there and doing my thing. It's where I feel most comfortable. It's where I feel like that's my strength. And he's like, no. He goes, this is where we pivot. This is where we change direction. And we have all of the staff to do that, Denise. So my twin sister was with me at Expo last year. It was freaking everybody out, for the record. My good friend Lois Halleck, who I bought my amazing chair that has now stopped all of my back pain while I'm sewing, I might add. Her sister was visiting her at the show also from somewhere in New England, or was it Pennsylvania? I can't remember. Anyway, and they kept calling each of us. I was wearing the lab coat and Denise was just in an apron, and it was hilarious because no one could tell us apart. I mean, I can tell us apart, but no one else could. But anyway, it was so much fun, and if it wasn't for my husband and his, we'll say some may say encouragement, some might say pushiness, I don't think any of this would have happened. And this has been one of the biggest delights of the entire last year for me, and it continues now. So that's pretty fun. Odie, oh, you're 5 hours. Come on up, girl. We have gas heat. Oh, goodness. And daughter moved out conveniently on Monday, so showers have been 7 miles away. Thank goodness. Hoping to be on tonight. Crews are working a half-mile away from my house. Happy to be here. Aw. Elizabeth, hi, sweetheart. In Indiana. Had to pop in and say hello. So, happy birthday. That's amazing. 60, huh? Is 60 like the new 50? Is that what they say? Because when I turned 45 recently, I was like, I'm halfway to 50. And then I thought, you know what? I don't even care anymore. Is that what your 40s bring you? Is just the ability to say, I don't care anymore? Because I really don't. Joe is working hard on a table runner. Nice, Joe. Keep up the good work, sir. Keep up the good work. So anyway, so lots of nostalgic feelings this week about Sew Expo. I'm doing two online workshops. Actually, a bunch of you guys are joining me, which is super fun. Hi, Sharon Bell. Yes, there are several people that joined me from Canada. Bernadette in Ontario is one of them, and I have a couple new friends joining me during Sew Expo, because now that we're all virtual, people from all over the country can join, and it's not like you have to be in Puyallup, Washington to be able to do it. So that is kind of fun. Yep, 40s gives you, yes, Angel, the 40s have given me a whole new perspective. I have a friend who might be watching, so she shall remain nameless. She's considerably younger than me. And she was all put out about that new article that came out about how millennials don't think skinny jeans are in anymore. And they don't like the side part. They do the middle part. And a couple other things. And she's super bugged by it. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't even care what side I part my hair on. Welcome to your 40s. Yeah, 60 is 50, but who cares? I'm happy to wake up every morning. Amen, Jen Jen. Oh, Joe's birthday's on Sunday too, Mel's husband. Well, happy birthday, Joe. Big birthday, not admitting to which decade. It's 60, right? Or did you rob the cradle, Mel? All right, here. Get going on my piecing. Yeah, she was all put out about it, and I thought, my son is a millennial, so, there's that. How much do I really care about what my son thinks of how I part my hair? I'm sure he doesn't think anything of it, actually. He's in Hawaii, living the good life. I had to make a couple of protective bed covers earlier for an order that came in, and I used this Texas Centennial, and it was so quiet and smooth, and I was like, Mel, you're not going to tell me how old Joe is? Fine. I'm going to assume he's 29 then. I was so happy to get back into the big house here in Redmond. There is something about living in a one-room trailer with two other people that make you appreciate the ability to close a door and be in a room all by yourself. I probably should watch myself with these scissors. They could cut a finger off here. Probably shouldn't post pictures of my party. Sure. Jen, age is just a number. Oh, well, Jen, you're the same age as my mom-in-law. She was born in that year also. And it's easy to do the math. Linda Wood says she bought a t-shirt that says, seriously, I don't care. Everyone loves it. I have a shirt that says, I'm not for everyone. And people always smile at me when they see me out wearing it. It's hilarious. I also have another shirt. That Zulily, it gets me every time. I have a shirt coming that I keep, my friend in Sammamish and I were talking this afternoon, and she was saying how she keeps buying shirts with like phrases on them. And I'm like, that's funny you say that, because I just bought a shirt with a new phrase on it. And this one doesn't have anything to do with wine, so that's good, because I have several shirts that talk about, you know, wine and sunshine or whatever. This one says, I drink the coffee and I do the things. It makes me laugh every time I say it. I can't wait for it to get here. Oh, Linda's a 1952 baby. All right. Joe says that it's his 30... I can't even do the math. 41st anniversary of his 29th birthday. Wait a second. What is that then? So 30. Oh, 70. Nice, Joe. Again, you woke up this morning. So there. That's good, right? Okay, Denise. Yes, I know I've done enough damage to my fingers. I got it. If you are joining me for the first time, I'd love for you to introduce yourself. My buddies and I all chat on here, and I'd love to say hi to you. Love it. I need a coffee shirt. That's... Go to Zulily, Angel. I drink the coffee, and then I do the things. Oh, Rogue's going to start barking. Is Sandy Martin on here? I was talking to Tribe member Sandy Martin earlier today, and her email address is me and my labs. And I was like, oh, I wonder how many labs she has, you know, with an email address like that. Because, you know, I'm a lab mama myself. And so I was messaging with her, and she goes, I've had that email address for so long. She had 3 labs at one time, but they've all now passed. They got older and passed. And so now she's me and my labs with 2 20-pound dogs. A puggle and some kind of chihuahua or something. It's hilarious. I was cracking up. I need to add that saying, yes. Lawrence is on. Hi, Lawrence. It's been so long. Since I have heard from you, are you feeling better? You had the COVID, right? That's why I didn't hear from you for a while in Ohio. I'm hoping you're feeling better. Hi, Annette from Kansas. Thanks for saying hi. Been a long time since I've seen you too. Oh, good. Susan from Massachusetts is on too. Welcome to the show. Welcome. Are you sewing on anything fun, Susan from Massachusetts? Or are you enjoying this company also? Okay, guys, oh my gosh, look what I did. That is not going to work. Seam ripper. Oh, I'll just use my scissors. Okay. Oh, good. You're better. Glad to hear that. All right. Well, the girls like to play a drinking game that when I run out of bobbin or I miss-sew something, you have to take a sip. And it doesn't even have to be anything alcoholic. If you're sipping orange juice tonight, take a sip. I messed a seam up. Oh my gosh. Next Friday night, folks, I might be on my face. I will need nothing but grace and encouragement from everybody next Friday night. I think Friday is my long day at Sew Expo. I think I have a workshop for 4 hours, and I think it ends right as this starts. So
if you're having a hard time, you're not going to go on.
Oh, Ray said she'd do the show.
No.
Oh, you're on your 301 today. That is fun. I had my 301 with me in Idaho last week. That thing almost took my fingers off. It's super fast. In fact, I needed to do some work on the foot pedal, and I didn't bring my tools with me because there was no like slow speed. It was just off or hard fast. That won't work. I should be on Monday night, this coming Monday. If anybody wants me to answer any questions about the sewing machines that the whole group can benefit from, I would love to hear your suggestions in my email inbox at info@featherweightdoctor.com. Last week we did borders, just straight borders, and if nothing else comes up, I might do mitered borders on the show. Yay! All right, let's see if I fixed my piece here. We're having fancy hamburgers tonight for dinner. Look, it's right now. Yay! So let me tell you how I like my fancy hamburgers. You guys ready? So the burger meat, I like a beef patty. And it has to have Worcestershire sauce on it and Lowry seasoning salt before it goes on the grill. I worked in a sewing factory as the first... Oh! I know nothing about fast. Linda. Please do miters. Oh, I've destroyed... Okay, we'll do mitered borders on Monday. Well, Reagan will have to do some camera holding, though, because you guys will have to look at things from my perspective over my shoulder. I know Debbie, she was being snarky and said she actually did say she would do a show with you guys, just her. You guys have to be kind, okay?
I did not say that.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I was joking.
Oh, she was... She was not joking. She was not. You'd be sweet to her, right? Okay. I think I'm going to not, because I can't press this out. I'm going to put this aside and start working on my blue squares. All right, mitered corners it is, everybody. There is some finesse and some technique to mitered borders. By the way, if you are having fun on these shows and you guys join me regularly, feel free to share with your friends. Oh, Rogue is trying to say hi. I would love to introduce myself to them. I know Melanie sent a new friend to me this week, or Mel. Buddy, do you want to say hi? No. No, he's not going to say hi. He thinks it's time for DINNER. Sue Marshall, hi, happy Friday. Everybody's saying, Ray, you should do a show with us. Oh, she's like, hi, Myra from Issaquah. How you doing, my friend? Did you get the pattern that I sent you? Are you square for the quilt as you go? Ooh, those are 2-inch ones. There's just, 17 size little tiny pieces in this quilt. You have to make sure I grab the right ones. Rogue Angel says hi. Debbie in Kentucky says, Ray, what a better place to start your show time than with all the Ray. Eye roll. Oh, super eye roll. Mm-hmm. She's delightful. I should be nice. She could just press erase or cancel at her fingertips. I am actually super thrilled she's joining me next week for Expo because I have zero idea how I would balance all of that without actually having both my part-time gals with me. Someone has to be fielding questions or managing the chat, and then someone else has to be cutting the cameras. It's gonna be an orchestrated mess. Myra, good. Oh yes, great. I'm glad you got it. This is my favorite color. Ray was out running some errands for me today and saw this shirt and knew that I would like it. How sweet is she? She was totally correct. My color. Oh, I was telling y'all about my favorite burger. Okay, so Worcestershire Lowry seasoning salt. I like a fried egg on the burger, Havarti cheese with a garlic aioli and ketchup. It does not get any better than that. Mel, oh, New Mexico green chili on your burgers? That would be good too. Okay, I gotta count here. 3, 6, 8, 9, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Keep it straight. I started, oh, a crown. That's fun, Linda. What's that? Are you just cutting up the bags and using them as like panels for the Crown Royal quilt? Hi, Donna on YouTube. Oh, love to hear the girls purring. Doesn't it make you happy? It makes me so happy. This one in particular has an amazing sound to it. Look. Hi, Margaret Cox from sunny Arizona. Kirsty's on. Girl, go to bed. It is midnight 30 there. How you doing? I hope you are doing well. We've had a lot of weather here in the States. So, 4-inch squares. Linda, yeeks. Oh, I'm so glad you popped in to say hi. Sleep tight. So in addition to just being a little reminiscing about last year's expo, I started thinking about all of the things I miss about sewing shows or quilting shows. I think I mostly miss the quilts, like the beautiful works of art that we have poured ourselves into. The kind that have like super elaborate quilting on them, and I feel like when all this is done and we are actually allowed to hold a quilt show, there are going to be some masterpieces. Linda Wood. Oh, Kirsty said, I'm doing well. Our snow came and went last week, just 1 inch. Look, lucky you. Apparently we had 12 inches at my house. That's a lot. Linda Wood in Texas says a local restaurant did late Valentine's Day dinner rib, yum, baked potatoes, yum, green beans salad, chocolate cake, yummy. That makes me hungry. It's not quite dinner time here. Okay, so you can go hi, honey, because I've been sewing for a little bit. Okay. Is Ro gonna start snoring? I said his name and his little tail started going ding, 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 ding. So, Odie, if you're 5 hours from me, you're past Portland, right? Because Portland is a solid, you must be down by like Sutherland, right? Stay. Joanne's. Oh, you're having Southern fried catfish tonight? Have not had that. Brogy. My favorite steak is filet mignon. Of course. She says, yes, I'm spoiled. Jen Jen. I love prime rib. That's my favorite. Hi, Diana Jones. Thanks for joining us. I am working on my Tula Pink opening night quilt. Here are some finished pieces. I'm still working on this block. This one has lemurs on it. Did you seriously order boba? Oh. Was that Isabel?
Yeah, they went to the truck.
Oh, sweet.
They brought me back.
Odie, Aurora is 30 miles south of... Okay. All right. Rogue. Okay, I'm gonna just finger press these open. I'll hit them with the iron here in a few minutes. Oh, but you have to add lobster to the buffet? Yes. Yes, for sure. Diana says, love the colors and the material choice. Thank you. Cannot take any credit for it whatsoever. It was a kit from Free Spirit. It was when Tula Pink's newest line called Line Art dropped. I saw this kit and I absolutely had to have it. Absolutely had to have it. I had actually already bought a bunch of yardage of the fabric, and then I saw this kit in the fabric in the pattern, and I was like, I have to have that. It is a block on or a quilt on point. Can you hand me those instructions, Sweet Pea? It's a free download. So here's what the quilt looks like. Here, actually, will you show here on the low camera? So this is what the finished quilt looks like. What I liked about it was it had the light and the dark on the outer setting triangles. And then it had the different line art or work pieces in the middle with the true colors around the setting squares. So when I first saw this, I didn't realize that these little corners were these. This is a 4.5-inch square. I mean, what was I thinking? But it's a big pain in the neck, but it is turning out so beautiful. Cooking prime rib tomorrow for your son's birthday? I don't think I can get there in time. Even if I went right down to the airport and tried to get on. Our favorite little restaurant in Idaho does a prime rib dinner on the first Friday of the month, and so we missed it again. Someday. Thank you, Diana, for helping me feel better about my purchase. I did have a little bit of guilt. Kathy says you can keep the lobster. What? Not a fish or shellfish person. You can have my lobster, and I'll take your filet medium rare, please. You guys are funny. So guess what else is next week other than Sew Expo? It's Andy's and I's 25th wedding anniversary. And we are celebrating it in true COVID style, and I am teaching workshops all day at Sew Expo that day. Happy anniversary to me. Kim wants to know how far is it from Idaho to Seattle. So, Idaho, we go to the panhandle of Idaho, Sandpoint. So Coeur d'Alene is right off of the I-90 corridor, and I-90 is the main east-west freeway that basically splits the Washington state in half. So it's about, if you're a low-flying airplane when you're driving, about 4.5 hours to Spokane, another half hour to Coeur d'Alene, and then another hour to Sandpoint. So I am about, on a good day without snow and past closures and stuff, I'm a good 5.5 hours out of Sandpoint. Thank you, guys. But the other day it took us 6.5 to get home because of the past conditions. Thank you. It's absolutely crazy that we've been married for 25 years. I seriously don't know where the time goes. I mean, and I still kind of like the guy most days. Thank you. 39 years, Linda. That's amazing. Most of our friends are just going on 15. We got married we were basically children when we got married. I was barely 20. I wasn't even able to legally have that glass of champagne for my wedding toast. But we had dated for a long time, so it wasn't like we actually just waited until I was 20 just to kind of make everybody else not go, hmm? And then Andy's a couple years older than me. Order a Maine lobster. Honestly, I like the Dungeness crab here in the Northwest just as much as a Maine lobster. I think it tastes just as good. Yes, Kim, Sandpoint is a tourist area. They have this great little town, like little downtown area with lots of little shops and foodie places. Jen says, in May I'll be married twice as long as you. I know Ray and I have been married for Diana, wow, that's awesome. On the 24th, 38. You guys, that's fabulous. 44 years for the Fishers in Redmond. That's amazing. Well, congratulations to all you guys. Someday we will be there also. I remember when we were planning the expo a few months ago, and I realized it was like directly through our anniversary. And I was like, should I not do it? And he's like, you're doing it. And I was like, oh, okay. This is 25 years of marriage. Oh no, you're not missing work. He goes, we can celebrate anytime. And the Keenies, 40 years. Pauline in Texas, 53. Nice. Just a number, right, folks? So what I think I miss most... Oh, hi, Sandy Reese in Florida. I think what I miss most about quilt shows are the actual quilts hanging. I mean, it's fun to go through the shopping and to see the new stuff that's out. That's fun for sure. But I definitely miss seeing everybody's their masterpieces hanging. The Reeses will be married 47 this year. 47 years. That's fabulous. What about you guys? Expo was such a big show here in the Northwest. It was on the fairgrounds, and buildings and buildings and buildings of classrooms and all of that fun stuff. Bernadette wants to know if I had an online presence before in COVID. Kind of. It was not. I wasn't doing these live events 3 times a week. I had a couple of videos that were kind of popular on YouTube back in the day, but my husband had been really pushing me to do more video work, and I was chicken because I thought I was going to be on here talking to myself, and so I just, that little voice in the back of your head that says, oh, you're not quite good enough, that was, I was listening to that voice, but yeah, isn't it funny how times have changed? I'm more comfortable doing this live than the videos I had to do this week that were canned. I had to take like many takes because I kept saying the wrong thing. And when I'm live, it doesn't matter. You guys are super forgiving. So if I say the wrong thing, or I sew the wrong seam, or I run out of bobbin, it's not a big deal. But I felt like the canned one needed to be perfect. Took a little longer than I wanted. You miss all the vendors, and the people watching was always epic. We understand if you miss the sip and sew due to exhaustion. I might just be sitting here not sewing with a glass of wine in my hand. That might be how we roll on Friday. I was 2 when I got married. Nice, Sandy. Maybe next year I can visit the show. My son lives in Seattle. Kim, that would be amazing. I'll be there. I would love to look at all the quilts. I wish I could touch them all. I know. They don't let you, though. They make you wear gloves. Yeah, at the expo in Puyallup, they actually hang them in the rafters of the building so people can't touch them. So you're like this, looking at the quilts. Diana Jones says, I would love to go to expo and see the quilts, but I'm in Missouri, and that is a little far from Missouri, for sure. But Kirsty, who's in UK, says, I found you in my wish for the featherweight from you and YouTube with Minnie. Now I have 2 of my own. That's awesome. Congratulations. 33 years for the Putnams this year. Second marriage. I'm so lucky. That's awesome. Hi, Nancy. She says, can I help you? Can you tell us about Expo on Friday? So Friday, I think I am, sip that is. Mom, you can always help me sip. Friday, I'm doing a workshop, I think, at 8:30 in the morning. Ray, do you have my calendar up?
No.
It's either at noon, from noon to 4 on Friday is my schedule, but I also think, oh, hey, Barbara, another Canadian. Look, Bernadette, someone from Ontario.
Your vendor booth or your class?
What's my schedule on Friday?
Your featherweight class is 8 to noon.
Oh, featherweight's 8 to noon,
And
so I won't be.
Vendor booth is 1 to 3.
Okay, my vendor booth is 1 to 2. It's only an hour. So that's what I'm doing on Friday. So I should be fine for the sip and sew. I definitely am not. Oh yeah, I'll be fine.
No.
I'll take a nap. So I'm also doing some lectures. And I think with your admittance ticket, the lectures are free. I think I have a lecture. Can I see the calendar? I think I have one Saturday morning early. A free lecture with I think you pay $6 or $10 for the admission. So yeah, my virtual lecture is from 8 to 9 on Saturday. And then I have another virtual lecture. When's that? Wednesday. And I have another virtual lecture on Thursday from 8 to 9 my time here in Seattle. Thanks, Sweet Pea. I saw, Barbara, that QuiltCon was going on, and it was terrific. That's so fun. I wanted to go to QuiltCon. QuiltCon is the modern quilting show. I would just go strictly to see the quilts. That would be the only reason why I would go to QuiltCon. I love modern quilts. Modern quilts, in my opinion, are quilts that have low piecework, like not a lot of cutting and sewing back together and cutting and sewing back together. And the interest in the movement of the quilts are created from the quilting textures and patterns and designs that they put over the top. So it's a lot of wide open spaces with intricate quilting. Oh my gosh, I would love to go to QuiltCon at some point. I saw a quilt. I was on the Instagrams earlier and I saw that QuiltCon was going on and I was like, I think this whole virtual quilting thing is going to be kind of the wave of the future, at least until, COVID as a culture is a little bit more under control. And honestly, like, as just an attender and being able to like attend from your living room and be in your pink bunny slippers and your pajamas while you're watching the quilts and seeing the vendors do their videos. I mean, that's pretty cool, right? I mean, I have to dress professionally next week, but if you guys are in your pajamas, no one's going to say anything. Ray, yeah, she said she was kidding about filling in Friday. She's like, Mom, what did you say? I think that would be fun, but okay, almost done with my little half square triangles here. So I guess Monday we are going to talk about mitered borders. Yay! I actually have one I need to do. That's perfect. I'll do that on the show on Monday. And then Wednesday will be the first day of Expo, but I will be on for the Quilt As You Go instructions. I think next week we're going to do the snowflake block. So there's going to be lots of cutting. I'm sorry. Just going to put that out there right now. It's another applique. You can do fusible or raw edge, whatever you're most comfortable with. With your, yes, exactly, Lawrence. A lot of ruler work in them, mostly all improv quilts, which, that's awesome. I love that. So that'll be Wednesday, and then Friday, we may not be sewing, but I'll be sipping. We'll just hang out for an hour. How does that sound? I may be totally done with sewing by Friday afternoon. You guys can be sweet, and I'll need lots of encouragement from everybody. I definitely don't think I'm going very far at all next weekend. All right, you guys. Well, it is about that time, so I think I'm going to wrap things up. I will see everybody on... Can you go high for me, please? I'll see everybody on Monday at 4 o'clock for the mitered quilt border lesson. Oh, good. Yes, snowflakes are going to be fun. It's not too bad. You shouldn't want to hate me too much. It will be fun. So yeah, I think that's it. I love hanging out too, Jen Jen. I'd love to meet you guys in person someday. Someday when they let me out of the COVID jail and I can rove around the country again. I do miss traveling too. I used to travel a lot with the business, speaking and teaching all over the country. And someday I'll be able to get back on a plane and come to more than just Arizona. Arizona classes are up and I'm really excited about them. Thank you guys. Thank you, Bernadette. You guys are all wonderful. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me so I'm not just talking to myself like a crazy lady on the internet. All right, we'll see you guys later.